That was so warm and welcoming, that hello. It's my first time doing this. Yes! Thank you, Leon. He's my friend. So, it's my first time doing this. So, just like gird your loins for that one. If you don't know what that means, just flick through your Instagram while I'm talking. That's totally fine, and I'll gird my loins. I just kind of figured this would just be like the perfect platform to talk about some really important issues, like really focus on the things that are going on in the world right now. And so kind of the top of my personal list would be my feelings. I've got a lot of feelings, really big feelings about the crazy and terrible things that are going on. And I'm a millennial, so like I've got to process. Like I really have to process my feelings. And a few weeks ago, I was having one of those times where I was needing to process, and I went to the protest at LAX for the immigration ban. Feel free to applaud me for my greatness. And because I do it for the applause. I gotta go to work the next day, but I can't sleep because I've got all these feelings, like I'm angry, and I'm frustrated, and I'm scared, and I've got heartburn, like I just, I can't sleep. But I gotta go to work, so, at like 6 o'clock in the morning. So I show up for work, but I'm finding that I'm sort of like this emotional raw knuckle, like I'm just like a highly caffeinated, raw, open wound walking around work. And I work at Warner Brothers studio, and it's really not as exciting as you would think because I work in the studio tour department, so it's not like I'm really hobnobbing with the elite, the sort of Clint Eastwoods of the world. I'm just hobnobbing with tourists from Iowa. And so my general work persona is very bright, very bubbly, fucking delightful. And that is sort of at odds with this emotional raw knuckle that I'm at this moment. I'm walking up to people, hi, how are you? Where are you from? Gosh, I love your Batman scarf, and yay, a Hufflepuff. And I have to tell you as an actress, that's when I really have to dig deep. That's when I have to really go full method, is when I have to pretend that I'm excited about Hufflepuff. But it's just like that's my work. And just a quick side story about my work and Harry Potter. One of the things that I do at my job is I work the sorting hat, which sorts you into your different houses. I mean, I don't work it. It works by magic. It is magic. But it needs a human facilitator, and so I'm human facilitating the sorting hat, and this girl comes up, and she's sort of got the severe blonde hair and the slicked back ponytail, and she sits down on the stool, and she says, if I am not Slytherin, heads will roll. And I don't know if you know about Slytherin, but that girl had some self-awareness because she was very scared. She was into Slytherin because I was scared. The hat, maybe. Anyway, it's magic. So anyway, I'm back at work, and I feel like sort of, I don't know if you felt this before, but myself, my ability to reason or put together a cogent sentence, SAT vocab word for you there, that self is floating 3 feet above my head. But I think I'm compensating really well. But at a certain point, I realized that I must not be, because this lovely woman walks up to me and goes, are you okay? And I'm terrified, so I go, yeah, I'm great, I'm wonderful, I'm fantastic, I'm amazing, I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, SUPERCALIFRAGILITIOCIALUS. And I'm looking at her, and I feel like she's not buying it, so I just go full, SUPERCALIFRAGILISTICEXPIALIDOCIOUS. Oh God, I don't know what stopped me from dancing. dancing. Must have been sheer exhaustion or something like that. And I don't know how far, God, really for the larger lady, that makes one self-conscious. But I don't know what's stopping me from dancing, but and I don't think it went very far towards convincing this woman that I was okay, but it really speaks to the lengths that I will go to make up for any perceived failure or mistake, like a guest asking after my welfare. And, it's like the singing in public places, it really kind of illustrates the year that I am having. I'm lying to you. It's illustrating the life that I've had. It's just 31 years of being deeply, deeply insecure and trying to make you like me. And I wonder why I'm doing this right now. So I sort of, I burst out into song, whether it's in line at a bar for the bathroom or at the DMV or in the emergency room, and it's really just hoping that somebody will give me a compliment. And in my mind, it sort of goes like, I'll be singing, and then somebody will say like, oh boy, wow, you're just really good singer. And I'll be like, was I singing? Oh, gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. And they'll be, you should audition for Broadway or The Voice. And funnily enough, this type of scenario has actually happened, in this kind of occasion now and again. But unfortunately, when it happens, it's the person that's complimenting is just never anyone important. The person doesn't matter at all. It's not somebody who can give me a job, like a producer or a director or Ryan Seacrest. So, it really doesn't matter that they're complimenting me. But it sort of happened, and so I'm gonna leave you with these two thoughts, and I'm gonna leave you this way, in part so I can sort of wrap things up, and in part just in case any of you are friends with Mr. Seacrest. If you didn't like something that I said tonight, or if you didn't find me particularly hilarious, then fuck you! But with love, namaste. And if you are worried about what's going on in the world and all the terrors out there, I'd just like to tell you, the sun will come out tomorrow, bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Yes, there will be sun, and it will be rapidly melting the polar ice cap and falling on the state of